and sharing that. Please stay with us as we come back to you for our next discussion as well. Now, Kremlin has said that if U.S. does not agree to extend nuclear treaty limits for a year, measures will have to be taken. Kremlin has also said that time is short. Allowing nuclear treaty with U.S. to expire would be fraught with risks for international security. It is not clear yet when Putin and Trump will speak again, as Putin urges to the New START nuclear arms agreement for a year after its current expiry date in February 2026. Meanwhile, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun has said that Russia and United States to continue reducing extend their nuclear arsenals in a verifiable, irreversible, and legally binding manner. Let's listen into what Guo Jiakun has said.
中方赞赏俄方展现的积极姿态，在美俄新削减战略武器条约问题上，中方的立场是一贯的。美俄作为两个拥有最大核武库的国家，应当切实履行核裁军特殊优先责任，恢复执行新削减战略武器条约，并商讨后续安排，继续以可核查、不可逆且有法律约束力的方式。 进一步大幅实质削减核武库，这也是国际社会的。
For this discussion, we go back to Major General Gigi Dwivedi. He's a defense analyst, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, looking at Chinese spokesperson Guo Jiakun's statement, how significant and what does this timing suggest in China's call for verifiable, legally binding nuclear reductions in the context of U.S.-Russia relations? Why do you think China is interfering or stating this publicly?
Well, it is in China's interest that the START treaty is extended, because it serves Chinese interests, because China is not part of the START treaty. And China is using this, I think, timeline or the window to upgrade its own arsenal, because as we are aware that Chinese arsenal is increasing day by day, and today they have almost 680 nuclear warheads, and they plan to go around 1,000. So it's in the interest that the two countries, that is America and Russia, they extend the START treaty, which was signed in 2010 between President Obama and President Medvedev. And this is going to expire. It was extended in 2021 for another 5 years. And it is due to expire in February 2026. And in case this treaty is not extended, then both sides will escalate their arsenal, which is not in Chinese interest. So obviously, Chinese want that this START is extended. And President Putin has indicated that he is willing to extend it by a year, but Chinese have their own interest, because China is pitching itself as an alternate to US. It is also aligning a new world order. So it's in the Chinese interest that the START treaty is extended, so that their arms limitation, which is about 1,550 warheads and about 700 missiles each side, that stipulation is met. And obviously, Chinese would be interested that this treaty is extended, so that they have the window and the opportunity to catch up with these two superpowers, because after all, China is pitching as an alternate superpower in the times to come. Asuma.
In mind all the reasons you have mentioned why it is in China's interest as well, could China's position influence the future of nuclear disarmament negotiations in the world in future?
Yes, definitely, because Chinese are not signatory to any of these agreements. And as I said, that China is leading the alternate alliance, in which Russia is part of it. So time to come, you will see that Russia and China are today, they are in the same camp, or they are in the same alliance. So therefore, I mean, of course, it is not in Russia's interest that Chinese arsenal escalates, or Chinese arsenal is built over a period of time. But China factor is very important, because after all, the nuclear restraint or the nuclear treaty cannot be only between America and Russia, because China is a third player and a very significant player. So I think in time to come they would like to involve China in it, but so far China is only outside and doing the cheerleaders work, but at the same time using this time also to escalate their arsenal. But the Chinese influence will definitely be there because both these superpowers, that is America and Russia, would be concerned as to how China is actually adding on to its nuclear capability and also to its missile capability.
Right.
So
Thank you very much, Major General, for joining us and sharing that insight. Please stay with us as we come back to you for